on Tropical Storm Bill, which became a tropical storm late last night at around 10 o'clock. The NHC decided to upgrade Tropical Depression 2 into Tropical Storm Bill, which is now off the coast of the, which is now roughly a couple hundred miles off the east coast, making its way towards Nova Scotia at the current moment in time. Let's take a look at some satellite imagery. It's not looking quite as good as it did just a couple hours ago. A couple hours ago, it looked at its best. At the moment, it has winds of 60 miles per hour at 50 knots, which is its current peak, and I believe it will stay that as the peak. A pressure of 998 millibars. Its current movement is northeast at 38 miles per hour, or 33 knots. Current watches and warnings. There's currently no tropical storm or hurricane watches or warnings for any area in the Atlantic. Let's take a look at the sea surface temperatures. The red being the highest you could get, or pink being that pinkish purple being the lowest you could get. Red being highly favorable, with pink being highly unfavorable. You see that green, which is like the neutral, and then you see that slightly below average, which is what slightly below average and below average was that light blue and the purple. That is currently, the storm is currently riding kind of in the middle of that, and is about to transfer into the unfavorable sea surface temperatures, and will eventually, after hitting Nova Scotia, likely hitting Nova Scotia, we'll move into those highly unfavorable sea surface temperatures. This is the current wind shear. The red is unfavorable wind shear, while the yellow is neutral and the green is favorable. It is currently an unfavorable wind shear at this current moment in time, and there is no green or yellow ahead of it, so it will stay there for the rest of the storm's life. Let's look at the current track. I believe that it will continue north-northeast, or just northeast, even maybe north at some point, before hitting land, which would be Nova Scotia. Although it would not be tropical anymore, I believe this system would turn post-tropical at the time of landfall in Nova Scotia. I believe in the next 3 hours the storm will be at 60 miles per hour, while in the next 6 hours it will decrease into 50 miles per hour. Somewhere around that 6 to 18 hour mark, I believe the storm will turn post-tropical, and at the 12-hour mark, I believe it will still be 50 miles per hour, although at 18 hours, I believe it will turn 45 miles per hour and hold that at least into 24 hours out. Let's look at the PDA stage. I have a PDA Stage 1 for Nova Scotia. It will get quite windy with very slight surge, just due to the vorticity. You'll see some increase in the waves and whatnot. Basically, that's all you'll get for the surge. And you will receive some rainfall from the storm, of course. I'm giving it a PDA Stage 1, while having a 1 on the wind, a 1 on the surge, and a 2 on the rainfall. It rounds to a 1, so that is the PDA stage currently for Nova Scotia. This is likely to change up or down, possibly, although I believe it'll probably stay at a PDA Stage 1, at the most a 2. This is the current map for the PDA stages, and as you can see, that little blue area on the edge, on the eastern edge of Nova Scotia, is the only area that I believe will have that PDA Stage 1 area. Other areas of Nova Scotia, and maybe up even into northern Canada at some point, will receive PDA Stage 0 or just PDA Stage 1s. The UK is likely to receive some place in Europe, not necessarily just the UK, is likely to receive something from the storm way later on down the line, maybe a week or 2 out. But it will not be tropical, probably not even post-tropical at that point, just a storm that will be likely to come through from the remnants of this system. Thank you guys for watching Update 2 on Tropical Storm Bill. If you want more coverage from this storm and just any other storm in the 2021 Atlantic hurricane season, please hit that notification bell so you can keep up to date with all the storms that come through this year. Thank you guys for watching, and signing off.